Hi everyone! Today's lesson is all about the nature of the roots of a quadratic equation. Quarter 1, Module 6. For the objectives, find the discriminant of the quadratic equation. Determine the nature of roots of the quadratic equation. The roots of the quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0 are given by the formula x equals negative b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. The radicand b squared minus 4ac determines the nature of these roots. This radicand is called the discriminant of the quadratic equation. The different possible values of the discriminant are if b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0, then there are two distinct real roots. Okay. So, kapag ang discriminant ay malaki kaysa sa 0, magkakaroon tayo ng two distinct real roots or merong dalawang roots ang quadratic equation. If b squared minus 4ac is a perfect square. Ano ba yung mga perfect square number natin? Meron tayong 4, 1, 9, 16, 25, and so on. So, if b squared minus 4ac is a perfect square, then the two roots are real, rational, and unequal. If b squared minus 4ac is not a perfect square, then the two roots are real, irrational, and unequal. If b squared minus 4ac equals 0, then there is exactly one real root. So this time, if the discriminant is equal to 0, isang root lang ang magiging solution ng quadratic equation. So where x equals negative b over 2a. So the nature of root is real, rational, and equal. Next, if b squared minus 4ac is less than 0, then there is no real root. Okay, this time, kapag ang discriminant ay mas maliit sa 0, ibig sabihin ang quadratic equation ay walang real root. Usually, ang sagot ay imaginary root. Anong number ba ang mas maliit sa 0? These are the negative numbers. So, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. Kapag yan ang value ng discriminant, ibig sabihin walang real root ang given quadratic equation. Sagutan natin to. Determine the nature of the roots of the following quadratic equations using the discriminant. Ang discriminant natin ay b squared minus 4ac. So, number 1, x squared plus 6x plus 9 equals 0. Number 2, x squared plus 10x plus 24 equals 0. Number 3, x squared minus 8x plus 10 equals 0. Number 4, x squared minus 2x plus 3 equals 0. For number 5, we have 2x squared minus 3x minus 6 equals 0. Sagutan natin ang number 1. X squared plus 6x plus 9 equals 0. Where A equals 1, B equals 6, C equals 9. So, bakit kailangan natin ang value ng A, B, and C? Gagamitin kasi natin yan sa formula. Ang formula sa paghahanap ng discriminant ay B squared minus 4AC. So, nandito ang B, A, and C. Papalitan natin yan ng values ng A, B, and C mula dito sa given quadratic equation. So, magkakaroon tayo ng 6 squared minus 4 times 1 times 9. Isa-isahin natin. Ang B, itong B, so pinalitan natin ng 6. Ikakapi lang yung 4 kasi constant. Yung A, ginawa natin na 1. Ang C naman ay 9. I-simplify natin. So, eto muna. Ang uunahin, 6 squared. 6 squared, ang ibig sabihin ay 6 times 6. 6 times 6 equals 36. Ito, ang gagawin ay i-multiply. So, minus 4 times 1 equals 4. Times 9 equals 36. 36 minus 36 equals 0. Since ang value ng b squared minus 4ac or ng discriminant ay 0, then there is exactly one real root. Ibig sabihin, ang quadratic equation na to ay may isang sagot lamang. Ang nature of root ay real, rational, and equal. Kaya ngayon, naging exactly one real root kasi nga equal. So, kung merong dalawang 2, isa lang ang value niyan, so, equal yun. Kaya, isa pa rin ang bilang. Okay. I-check natin. So, gamitin natin to. Diba sa quadratic formula, ang equation natin ay x equals negative b minus plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So, bakit naging 0 to? Kasi yan ngayon ang value ng ating ito. So, ang square root ng 0 is still 0, kaya 0 ang ginamit natin. So, we have now, di ba dalawa yung positive, negative? So, paghiwalayin lang natin, magkakaroon tayo ng dalawang equation. Dito, negative 0 or minus 0. Dito naman is negative b plus 0. Hiniwalay lang natin. So, isolve na natin. X equals negative b minus 0 all over 2a. So, papalitan natin ang b ng 6 kasi ito yung given. Then, ang a natin ay papalitan ng 1. So, we have now negative 6 minus 0 all over 2 times 1. Negative 6 minus 0, of course, the answer is negative 6. 2 times 1, we have 2. Kaya nagkaroon tayo ng negative 6 over 2. So, 6 can exactly be or can be divided by 2. Or yung negative 6 ay divisible ng 2. So, negative 6 divided by 2, the answer is negative 3. So, punta tayo sa kabila. X equals negative b plus 0 all over 2a. Magkakaroon tayo ng x equals negative 6 plus 0 all over 2 times 1. So, negative 6 plus 0, we have negative 6. So, 2 times 1 is 2. Kaya ang bagong equation ay x equals negative 6 halves. So, pwede natin ito i-simplify. Paano natin i-simplify? Divide yung negative 6 ng 2. The answer is negative 3. So, mula sa dalawang equation, ang sagot ay negative 3. Kaya, equal this time ang root. Kaya, ibig sabihin pa rin, isa ang root ng given equation. So, punta tayo sa number 2. The given is x squared plus 10x plus 24 equals 0. So, mula dito, sa given equation, ang A ay 1, ang B ay 10, ang C ay 24. Lahat yan positive kasi as you can see dito. So, positive 24. Ito naman, yung sa 10, ang sign ay positive 10. Okay, gamitin ulit ang formula. B squared minus 4AC. So, papalitan natin yung formula ng given. So, magkakaroon tayo ng 10 squared minus 4 times 1 times 24. So, 10 times 10 equals 100. 4 times 1, it's 4. 4 times 24, we have 96. If subtract natin, 100 minus 96 equals 4. Tingnan natin. So, this time, ang discriminant ay mas malaki kesa sa 0. So, at ang isa pang condition ay 4 is a perfect square. Ibig sabihin, b squared minus 4ac equals 4. 4 is a perfect square. Then, the two roots are real, rational, and equal. Di ba pag mas mataas sa 0 ang discriminant, merong dalawang roots. At ang mga roots na yon ay real, rational, and equal. So, i-check nga natin. We have now x equals negative b minus square root of 4 over 2a. So, ito yung discriminant natin. Value yan sa loob ng square root. Kaya yan ang nakalagay dito. The other equation is x equals negative b plus the square root of 4 all over 2a. So, palitan natin yung formula ng given. So, magkakaroon tayo ngayon ng x equals negative 10. So, by the way mga bata, dito positive. Bakit dito naging negative 10? Dahil kasi yan sa sign dito sa formula. So, negative 10 minus 2 all over 2 times 1. So, isimplify natin. Negative 2 minus 2, ang sagot natin ay negative 12. 2 times 1, the answer is 2. So, pwede pang isimplify ang negative 12 over 2. Ang gagawin lang ay divide. So, x equals negative 6. Ang negative 6 ay mula sa negative 12 divided by 2. So, tingnan natin yung isang equation. So, magkakaroon tayo ng x equals negative 10 plus 2 all over 2 times 1. So, isimplify natin. X equals negative 8 halves. Saan ba galing ang negative 8? So, mula sa negative 10 plus 2. So, negative 8 divided by 2, the answer is negative 4. This time, magkaiba ang roots. So, meron tayong x equals negative 6 or x equals negative 4. For number 3, x squared minus 8x plus 10 equals 0. Okay, ang value ng a ay 1. Ang value ng b ay negative 8. Okay, this time. So you can see it's negative kasi meron tayo dito minus 8x. Ang sign ng 8 ay negative. Then, c equals 10. Gamitin ang formula sa pagkuha ng discriminant. Meron tayong b squared minus 4ac. Papalitan ang formula ng given values. Magkakaroon tayo ng negative squared minus 4 times 1 times 10. So, ito ang unahin natin. Negative 8 times negative 8 equals positive 64. Kasi ang rule natin ay negative times negative equals positive. Ito ang isunod natin. 4 times 1 times 10. 4 times 1 equals 4. 4 times 10 equals 40. 64 minus 40, magkakaroon tayo ng sagot na 24. So, 24 is greater than 0. Ibig sabihin, meron tayong 2 roots, 2 real roots. Pero ang 24 ay hindi perfect. So, ibig sabihin, b squared minus 4ac equals 24. 24 is not a perfect square. Then, the two roots are real, irrational, and unequal. I-check natin. So, eto ipapasok natin yung 24. Ipapasok natin sa radical sign. So, magkakaroon tayo ng, kasi kunwari na-solve na natin yung quadratic formula sa radical sign. So, magkakaroon tayo ng x equals negative b minus the square root of 24 all over 2a. At ang isa pang equation ay x equals negative b plus square root of 24 equals, ayusin natin. X equals negative b plus the square root of 24 all over 2a. Unahin natin yung unang equation. Papalitan natin ang variables ng given. So, magkakaroon tayo ng negative times negative 8. Okay. Dito meron tayong negative. Kaya, may negative tayo dito. Bakit negative 8? Okay, yan kasi ang value ng B. Kaya, ang naging equation natin ay negative times negative 8 minus the square root of 4 times 6. Saan galing ang 4 times 6? Dito po sa radicand. Since ang 24 ay hindi perfect square number, ang gagawin natin, mag-iisip tayo ng factors ng 24 na kung saan ang isa ay perfect square. So, meron tayong 4 times 6, kaya yun ang ginamit natin. Kasi ang 4 ay perfect. So, we have now simplify na natin. X equals 8. Bakit naging 8? Negative times negative 8 equals positive 8. Minus 2 square root of 6. 2 square root of 6, saan galing? Yung 4, perfect, kaya inilagay dito sa labas. So, may iwan sa loob ang 6. Kaya nagkaroon tayo ng 2 square root of 6. All over 2. Ang 2 sa denominator mula naman sa 2 times 1. So, 8, 2, and 2 na denominator ay divisible by 2. Or pwede natin i-divide ang 8 minus 2 square root of 6 sa 2. Kaya ang sagot ay x equals 4 times 4 minus the square root of 6. Kasi nga 8 divided by 2, meron tayong 4. 2 square root of 6 divided by 2. So 2 divided by 2, ang sagot ay 1. Kaya ang natira ay square root of 6. Solve natin yung isa pang equation. Same lang ng ginawa kanina. So this time, ang kaibahan lang dito, positive. Dito sa isang side, negative. Okay. So we will have now x equals 8 plus 2 square root of 6 all over 2. Again, the answer is x equals 4 plus square root of 6. So, this time, hindi pa rin equal ang sagot or ang root kasi sa kabilang side negative, sa kabilang side naman or sa isang equation naman ay positive. Number 4, x squared minus 2x plus 3 equals 0. Ang a ay 1, ang b ay negative 2, c equals 3. Gamitin natin ang formula for finding discriminant b squared minus 4ac. Papalitan natin ang variables ng values ng a, b, and c. So, kakaroon tayo ng negative 2 squared minus 4 times 1 times 3. Negative 2 times negative 2, 4. Minus 4 times 1 times 3, 12. 4 minus 12 equals negative 8. So, this time, negative 12. Negative 8 rather. Negative 8 ang discriminant. So, b squared minus 4ac equals negative 8. negative 8 is less than 0. Then, there is no real root. Hindi na natin kailangan i-check kasi nga hindi naman real root ang solution. Ano? Okay, number 5. For number 5, 2x squared minus 3x minus 6 equals 0. A equals 2. B equals negative 3. C equals negative 6. Ang formula ay b squared minus 4ac equals negative 3 squared minus 4 times 2 times negative 6. So, negative 3 times negative 3, 9. So, eto, tingnan natin. So, dito, ang sign ng 4 ay negative. At meron tayo ditong negative. Pag minultiply natin, kapag minultiply natin ang negative times negative, ang sagot ay positive. So, 4 times 2, 8. Times 6, 48. 9 plus 48, we have 57. So, ngayon, ang 57 mas mataas sa 0. So, ibig sabihin, ang quadratic equation na yan ay mayroong 2 roots. 2 real roots. Ang 57 ay hindi perfect. B squared minus 4ac equals 57. 57 is not a perfect square. Then, the 2 roots are real, irrational, and equal. So, to check, x equals negative b minus square root of 57 all over 2a, and x equals negative b plus square root of 57 all over 2a. So, unahin natin ang nasa left side. Magkakaroon tayo ng x equals negative 2 minus square root of 57 all over 2 times 2. Ito, hindi na natin pwedeng simplify, kaya ikakopy na lang natin. So, x equals negative 2 minus square root of 57 all over 4. Bakit naging 4? 2 times 2. So, ang 2 at saka ang 4 divisible by 2. So, pwede natin i-simplify. X equals negative 1 minus square root of 57 all over 2. So, bakit naging negative 1? Negative 2 divided by 2 equals negative 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Next, x equals, dito tayo sa positive part ng equation. So, x equals negative 2 plus square root of 57 all over 2 times 2. So, magiging negative 2 plus square root of 57 all over 4. 2 and 4 divisible by 2. Pwede pang i-simplify. The answer is x equals negative 1 plus square root of 57 all over 2. So, as you can see, hindi equal. So, this given is irrational, or the root is irrational. And of course, it is real. So, yan lang ang activity natin for this video. So, i-review natin the different possible values of the discriminant. If b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0, then there are 2 distinct real roots. If b squared minus 4ac is perfect square, then the roots are real, rational, and unequal. If b squared minus 4ac is not a perfect square, then the 2 roots are real, irrational, and unequal. Now, ang pagkakaiba ng dalawa ay Irrational kapag not perfect square. Then, rational naman kapag perfect square ang sagot. If b squared minus 4ac equals 0, then there is exactly one real root, kung saan ang root ay real, rational, and equal. If b squared minus 4ac is less than 0, then there is no real root. That is for today. Thank you for listening and for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and click the notification bell for more videos. And para maging updated kayo lagi. So again, thank you so much. Have a nice day and God bless us all. Bye!